The following presentation does not represent Australian opinion or intellect. We do not speak for any religious order or ethnic minority. We are not political scientists or uni graduates. We're insignificant upper-lower class scum, comparing notes and airing grievances. It's just our opinion. Deal with it.
No way that GST will ever be part of our policy. Never ever. Never ever, it's dead.
If they don't like it, go back to where they're from.
It is a big idea.
No, we don't need them.
A new world order. By 1990, no Australian child will be living in poverty.
Right.
You should shell out. That's what they say.
He spilled his beer on it, which was an ashtray.
So beer and ash went on it.
But it's still good. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, no.
That's the junkiest you've ever heard.
I'll
Man.
be in love. This is going to be a Halia podcast, man. This is gonna, look at us. It's New Year's, between Christmas and New Year's.
Yeah, rabble. I don't know why we fucking got together. We're idiots. Look at this cut.
I want to make sure my net's working.
Why? Hey, how good was that meme, man?
To horse!
When your birthday was lit. I don't know why. Anytime I see a meme with like the old Jesus pictures, they make me laugh.
Yeah, they're funny as, man, because like he's holding a beer.
Yeah, like I reckon the best one was on the seventh day he rose the roof. Yeah. DJ. I gotta find that one. Actually, wait, I used it in the snippet of like that when we were ranting about the churches like ages ago. That's when I remembered it.
I remember when I was young, we went to family friends of ours. I like nutty religious, and they had like a room full of all those old Jesus style pictures. And there were those kind of pictures where the eyes follow you around the room.
Oh yeah, they're fucked.
And I went in there, and all these eyes were following me, and I got this like really bad migraine. And we had to leave. How's that?
Are you serious?
Yeah, serious. Like I was crying and everything.
You know why?
It was where we took the goat.
The room knew you were evil, man.
Yeah, man. Really nutty religious.
Or the room was evil and it was trying to get me.
So wait, the whole room was plastered with that shit?
Yeah, it was literally like a room.
Like floor to roof?
Floor to roof, like a room like this, a bit bigger, and it was just like every wall, like we got like 3 posters on that wall. It was just like covered in posters each wall, just of all those old school like Mary and Jesus ones.
Posters or like canvases?
Like pictures in a frame, like a painting in a frame, sort of.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, because like posters would look.
And then there's like Marilyn Manson.
No, not posters. It was like proper
eBay
frames
posters of Jesus. eBay.
I don't know about you guys.
You know those burning heart ones.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Mary
I know which ones you're
and
talking about.
all those false idols. You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to.
False idols. They're creating false idols.
Enjoy your beer starburst.
Yeah.
Do you guys want a beer starburst?
No.
Hint of ashtray.
That's disgusting.
Smoky flavour.
No, it just went on the outside. It didn't go inside it. It just went on the
seriously,
outside.
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm right. He pushes them aside.
Starburst babies.
Dude, I feel awkward when I go to someone's house and they've got like heaps of religious memorabilia and
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
you know what I mean? I don't know why. Maybe it's because I don't take it seriously, or just it opens a window up to another conversation that I don't really want to have.
Yeah.
It seems full on. I don't know. Greeks are bad with that shit.
They've got the icona, which is like they have it in a corner
Yeah, one
somewhere,
icon.
or the Greeks pray to it and
Dude,
stuff like that.
Every Greek and every Roman Catholic Italian always has the Last Supper, like over the fucking
or
dining table.
my grandparents, they've still got it in their house, man.
It's
It's over the dining table.
yeah. It's funny. I
Can't avoid it.
Dude,
Nah.
for my birthday, I got sent a canvas of that. And I'm like, where the fuck do I have room to put it in my house? Because I've like run out of wall space. And I realised above the doorway into the studio.
Yeah.
So it's like you're entering the Last Supper. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Entering hell.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, the studio was called the Soup Kitchen because there's that photo of the Soup Kitchen from like the Depression in the States on the front door.
Yeah.
You've seen it.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
That was probably one of the first pictures I bought for my house, man. I was actually really excited when I got that.
So why were you late? An hour late, yeah?
Oh, yeah, because you all said 9 o'clock.
Was it 9 o'clock?
It's 10.
Smash
Yeah,
it
you're
out
right.
early. So I want a really good excuse, dude.
9:45 I got here.
Dude, you got here at 10:02, and then you had to smoke. Alright? So don't be pussyfooting.
Nah, honestly, I was on the way out the door, and
At what time? At 8:45.
What did I say? You're in Melton, aren't you?
about 8:30, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, alright.
It only took me like half to get here.
Well, traffic's eased off
When you said, can we start at 9:30? Is less traffic? I was literally walking out my door and I said, Hey, so I go turn the Wi-Fi back on my phone. When I turn the Wi-Fi back on my phone, you know it's like I'm settling in. It's not like I'm just running back in and out.
Opens up Pornhub for a quick rub and tug.
Slash.
The downloads just start up again.
Quick tug and dash.
So you're at the door. You're about to.
I was just, my hand was on the handle, turning it anti-clockwise, and Mum stopped me, and we caught a big rat last night.
Caught one?
Yeah.
How?
With a trap. I got
as in you killed the rat?
yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant like you caught it, as in like you jumped on it and then put it in a cage.
Yeah, I set up a little trap with vines and apples and stuff. For when I'm going to be
Dug a hole?
when I'm going to be living by
What are your
myself.
dogs good for, man?
Oh well, that's the
You
thing.
have 2 dogs running around.
Yeah, well, we caught it. And it was, Bowie, this is how dumb he is, the greyhound, didn't even realise it was a rat sitting next to him in a trap. He slept through the whole thing.
I probably just didn't give a fuck.
No, because it fell off the top of the fridge. I set it on top of the fridge, because they...
Wait a second. The rat is alive.
No, it's dead now.
That's dead now.
Was the trap, I was going to say, was the trap like one of those cage contraptions you get possums in? Or was
Nah, it was just like it was like the most heavy duty one I could get from Bunnings, like your standard
like a bear trap? Just boom. Like a bear trap.
Cuts it in half.
And it actually came with this stuff. It's like a tube, like a little tube of toothpaste. And you squirt it into the little, onto the little tray.
Bobby's like, I wonder what this is.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of weird. But that didn't even work. I didn't catch any with that. So I put a bit of dog food on there and caught one last
Yeah, you
night.
got to do old school methods, man.
Yeah.
So you're late because?
So I had to... I had to dislodge the rat from the trap.
You dispose of it.
Yeah, to dispose of it.
Yeah.
And it took us a good 15 minutes just both contemplating how we're going to go about it.
Throw the trap out. You're not meant to reuse it.
Oh, really?
How much did the trap cost you?
No, this is like a good one. It's like
What it cost you?
$16 or something.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Throw it out. $16, man.
Dude, dislodge the rat, throw it over the fence, man.
No, it was just like the whole...
You're not meant to reuse rat traps. You're meant to throw them out. Like mice traps and shit. You're meant to throw them out.
I can
really?
smell it.
Yeah, because it's bacteria, dude.
That's why it took ages to catch this one. I think because they must have smelt that there was another dead one on there, and they're
Dude,
like, "Oh, that's when my
that's
brother
the point.
died." Well, anyway, this one finally fell.
So
for it.
how'd you
It was
get rid of it?
massive. I just it took me 15 minutes just to actually put the paper over it and grab it and pick it up.
Why don't you just
I hate the feeling of it. It's kind
Yeah,
of
but why didn't you just get it like a shovel and just pick it up with a shovel and throw it over the fence?
because it was awkward. Because when the trap fell off the fridge,
Yeah.
the rat actually came out of the trap, so I didn't have to dislodge it. It was sitting there, so I had to actually pick it up with something.
A dustpan.
Yeah, I could have done that, but it was just the whole thing of I hate the feeling of it.
Yeah.
It was all hard and its long tail and stuff.
Dude, you're not meant to reuse mush.
Sure, it wasn't a baby possum.
No, no, bad.
No, it was
It sounds like a Hercules of the rat.
It was
I'll
definitely
never forget my mum.
Definitely a rat.
saying to me, I reckon it's one of the funniest things my mum ever said to me. We had a real possum problem in Clayton, and I remember one day we were talking about, I go, did you see the possum? She's like, yeah, there's one running around. It's like, fuck, I could hear it. Like, it's like a horse up on the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah. She goes,
Dude, they battle inside my ceiling, inside
and
the
she said
ceiling.
that she saw one. She said it in Greek, which made it funnier, but she said she saw one in the backyard. It was like a fucking sheep.
Nice.
She goes, it's a sheep.
Yeah, we've got a bad problem in Caulfield.
Yeah.
Bad. Like our neighbours lose it, man. Like,
Come to the gully, it's even worse. Oh my
nah, dude,
God.
we've got them in our roof, and they brawl up there, man. They come in our walls.
Yeah.
Yeah, they used to brawl
full
in
on.
Clayton as well.
Yeah.
Screech at each other?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
3 in the morning,
They
you just
scratch
hear
at the roof, man. They scratch at the roof, all that
Yeah.
sort of shit.
Violent fucking above me.
Like, I don't like cruelty to animals, but I've seen it once go across that power line to our roof, so I threw a rock at it, and it sconned it, and it just looked at me like, what the fuck you think you're doing? And it went back onto the roof. Are you mother... This thing was huge, man. This thing was fucking huge. He literally, I hit it, and it looked at me like,
That what you
what the
got?
fuck you think you're doing?
Is that what you got, bitch?
Yeah, what?
Come down there. Do you want to come down there? You're like I'm on my way right now to bang something.
Yeah.
The thing is, if that thing started running at me screeching, I'd probably run like a bitch. I reckon.
Dude,
I would run.
You'd start swinging.
No, you'd stand your ground and kick it.
Yeah.
I'd flight.
Slide or fly every time. Trying to just take it off.
Dude, I'm telling you, if one of those Fentric Alley possums was running at you screeching, those things are big, you'd be
I
fucking...
love it, but he'd be good in apocalypse, yeah? Can't handle a possum.
That's all we ever hear about.
As long as the possums die, I'm alright.
The possums get liquidated, but the baked beans survive.
Oh, yeah.
What would
I
happen if you
love
saw a
baked
possum getting into your baked bean stash? That'd be all
Then
over.
I'd probably kill it.
Yeah.
Bash it over the head with
So
a big
I
stick.
can't get past you trying to salvage the mouse trap.
Really?
Dude, it's $16. It's not worth the effort. Throw the fucking thing out.
But it's like a real schmicky deluxe one. It feels like a shame to throw it out.
Dude, but they can smell that
They
shit.
can
A dead
fucking
rat
germs
and the
like,
germs on it. Yeah,
the germs on the actual trap itself.
I cleaned it. I didn't just like
Oh, did you use a toothbrush and
Ajax.
Ajax and Omo?
dishwashing liquid.
You're an idiot.
Because
Did you use the same did you use the same sponge you use on your dishes?
the one no. Oh my god!
Cross contamination.
I'm not some hillbilly.
He's washing the dog, and then he's scrubbing the mouse traps. And then wipes his plate. He's got a line of mouse traps. There's a rat problem in the
He's got a tea-towel over the shoulder.
Just whistling.
Spunky bath. After me, of course.
Nah, because
He's in a bathtub on the front lawn.
the previous one we caught to this one,
Dwindling his drumsticks all this having a bath.
dude. The previous one I caught.
Sorry, man.
The previous one I caught to this one, the trap like because it's so heavy duty, it like snapped on its skull.
Well, that's the.
And it literally went into its skull, and there was this like blood coming out.
Yeah, it has to, mate. That's instant kill.
So
Man.
Finish him.
Finish him.
when I got the first one, I had to like lift it and like shake it to get its head off the. It's kind of cruel. Like when I was setting it, I was just like, "Damn, I'm setting a trap to kill something."
Set some rat poison and shit around the house.
You're setting a trap to kill something. It's vermin, dude.
Yeah, I know, but I just had this feeling came over me. I was just
Ebola,
like,
bubonic plague, the Black Death, cholera, the bird.
Not just that, it could bite your dogs.
Yeah.
It could bite. You
could bite your daughter.
Your daughter if she's in there.
No,
your
I don't
mum,
feel bad about
Spread
it.
disease.
Yeah, man.
I don't feel bad.
Your croutons.
Mate, it's either you or the rat.
Yeah.
It's the rat.
Eat croutons.
That's some good rat burger.
Croutons. Why do I?
That's some good rat burger.
Why do I think you have croutons in your house?
Croutons? No, I don't
The
actually.
Caesar salads.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I do like them in the cup of soup though, the croutons. If you buy a cup of soup, it has to have croutons. Those little crunchy bits in the middle, they just make it.
Make your own croutons, man.
I was going to say,
I have
man,
before. I actually
Yeah,
have before.
sick.
when I make chicken Caesar salad, like back in the day, especially, I don't fuck around with croutons, man. I literally get sliced bread and fry it the way Greeks
butter that shit, and then
Yeah,
you just
the way
drop in
Greeks
the
do,
oil.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Big
man.
slabs of bread.
Yeah.
Just fried up in some olive oil.
Yeah,
You would
man,
actually,
yeah.
dude, I'm just picturing you going to my mum's village in Greece, going to like my auntie's shop.
He'd never leave.
You would sit in that kitchen, right? Because if you came with me, it's like, oh yeah, family, you know? Like, my auntie would fucking sit you down, and she'd start saying, all right, have you eaten? You haven't eaten. You look like you need to eat. And she'd start cooking shit up. I'm picturing that mezze platter that they bring out for all the wogs. Because all these Greeks, they have
dips
like...
and the breads and
Yeah,
stuff.
they either have like their little wog coffee, you know, like the Turkish coffee, or like an ouzo with water or whatever. And a glass of water.
Get him some tipple, man. Sorry.
Yeah, all that shit, tipper or a dinner or something,
Yeah.
right? Like the white spirits. But then
Dinner.
my auntie would fry up, because it's a shop, right? She'd fry up like meat, like sausage meat, saganaki, bread, olives, and just like put on a little like platter, like a mezze platter.
Yeah, yum.
You would never leave.
I reckon he'd stay there.
You would sit there.
And just eat.
No, I reckon if you went to Greece, you wouldn't leave.
You would get oily and fucking fat.
Not just that, because he loves
Oily and fat.
because he loves that, like the food. You love the food and the weather, and
Yeah,
I reckon
if you
wouldn't
went
leave,
for
mate.
summer, you wouldn't leave.
Yeah.
You'd stay for 4 or 5 months. I'm telling you now. I
See,
can see you in the village.
I reckon he wouldn't leave at all. I reckon he'd see out
Dude,
winter.
I'm picturing my auntie's. I'm picturing the village. Man.
Buy myself
I'm
a
picturing
nice
my
Greek
village.
girl.
Yeah.
I'm picturing you sitting in that shop, just eating until you're bloated, and then like stumbling off into like down to the creek or like down to the church and just falling asleep for like 4 hours.
Like a beach whale. Just,
I'm telling you.
Or like at the local cafe.
Yeah.
He'd fall asleep on a table and chair, just like.
Oh, dude, because that's how it is. In
That's
the
how-
front,
dude,
in the front, where the
Yeah.
center of the square is. It's a square. It's a village square, the platia, yeah? All the old cunts, they just sit there. Dude, they've been there 30 years, man. They just sit
They
there,
don't give a fuck.
drink their coffee, and then they pass out playing
Yeah.
backgammon or talking
Yeah,
shit.
I went to my grandfather's village, dude. We were walking there. There's like a population of like 200 people.
Yeah.
And literally, you walk in there, and the village is like fuck all. Yeah. Like there's just farms and stuff and whatever. You walk in there, and there's a couple of old dudes. It must be 1 o'clock, so it's siesta time. 1, 2 o'clock. Everyone's sleeping, mate. Especially in a
me
village.
lucky siesta
no one's
time.
awake. There's this old dude sitting there with a smoke hanging out of his mouth.
Just ash.
Obviously, it's gone out. Just sitting there,
Yeah, that sounds like
just
like
out.
my kind of
Just
lifestyle
out.
there.
dude.
Eat like
you
$50
would never
martyrs
leave,
and just
dude.
pass out with the smoke in my mouth.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, I'm seeing it. You would, and because it's like a general store shop front as well, you'd probably get up to get like a pack of twisties or something. Destroy them.
just
Smoke's
back
on
down.
€2.
Yeah,
€3.
and then- literally, and then pass out by like some tree, like just gone.
It's been a hard day, better get
Yeah,
home.
local cats are like pissing on you, like just.
Okay, so I'm a
random
hobo
shit.
now. All right.
No, you're not a hobo. I'm just
No,
saying.
no,
You're
no.
not a hobo. I'm just
It's 'cause
saying.
there's a lot of stray animals
You'd be
and
a bum,
shit.
not a hobo.
You're a bum, not a hobo.
There's the slacker lifestyle and then the hobo lifestyle.
Dude, you should really, this is no joke though, you should really look at going to Europe just for a holiday, man. Go to Greece, go to Italy.
Taking holidays.
Just do it, man. Fuck it. Yeah, but don't go to Asia. Dude, don't go to Asia. Go to Europe, man.
Thailand again. Don't
Seriously,
Thailand,
go to
Something
Greece,
else.
man. Go to Greece, go to Italy. Just see something different.
How long are you
than
going to
a
have off? You got to go to Europe. You got to go to Europe.
Yeah.
Go to Europe, man, just to do it.
Go to Amsterdam, for fuck's sake. Do something. Like, fuck
Dude,
it.
Thailand's been done to death, and Thailand will always be there, man. Thailand is fucking 8 hours away.
Europe, man. We'll see what happens with Europe.
So we'll see how we do with that.
Yeah.
Might
Could
be
get
a
bombed.
flame thing, right?
Yeah, man. So I can see it before it goes up in
Before
smoke.
it goes, before the oldest, one of the oldest civilizations goes. Speaking of civilizations, did you start playing Assassin's
yet.
Creed or not? Oh, you suck, dude. I'm on like level 38 or something, 39.
Sack. Yeah, my mum said she didn't want to play it on Christmas Day because there's too much noise and stuff. They wanted to just be like,
You got to invest time. Oh, dude,
Yeah.
you got to invest time, man. Yeah, like literally because of work, because I haven't gone to the gym because it's been fucked. I've literally
loving
been
it?
playing Assassin's Creed.
yeah.
Best game ever. No, like literally.
That's how I felt when the
best
first
game
one came out. I just got into it. I was just like, this is the best. All the history and stuff in there, and the gameplay's fun.
Yeah, no.
And any
Good.
secret history?
Seriously.
Secrets from history? What
do you mean,
come out of
secret
in
history?
Assassin's Creed?
It's all it's loosely based, man. It's all loosely based, but it's cool because you get to see Greeks, Romans, and Egyptians all in one hit. And you go to like the different cities, and you
Yeah,
hear them
that's
speaking
pretty cool.
either ancient, like Latin or ancient Greek, or like Arabic Siwa language shit. It's good. I was going to say, we brought this up last week and we forgot to fucking check it. Extra virgin olive oil.
Oh, we're going to start off. We're going to start off with
walking up the
that.
stairwell. This has been on my mind for over a week.
Did you already do the
No, I didn't.
research?
I left it. I just put a note saying we need to remember
Alright.
to look this up.
Statsman's on it.
I think we were going to talk about that at the start of last week's one, but we got on to bottled water again somehow.
Yeah, no, I can't remember why we were talking about olive oil, but I said, how is virgin...
Because you ran out of olive oil and it's just a cardinal sin. Yeah.
You know, I still haven't been able to buy olive oil. Cobram olive oil is fucking off the shelves everywhere.
Ooh, dry. Those oil fields have dried up.
Yeah, tell me that's not a good indicator of what's good and what isn't, man. Every other type of oil is there on the shelf.
Boom.
Cobram olive oil, gone.
I've got your answer already.
Okay. What we were saying was, what makes virgin olive oil, and what the hell is the difference between extra virgin olive oil and regular olive oil? And regular virgin olive oil.
Can you buy just olive oil that isn't virgin?
Yeah.
Virgin oil.
So
I always like the virgins.
so extra virgin, right, extra tight, olive oil is made from pure cold pressed olives, right? Straight cold pressed olives, like nothing's been tampered with.
That's
nothing.
extra veg.
Extra virgin. Whereas regular olive oil is a blend including both cold pressed and processed oils. So it's all mixed. So it's got all the other shit. So it's like, yeah, it's like,
Bottom of the barrel shit.
yeah, but it's been mixed with other shit like chemicals and stuff.
It's been cut.
And processed oils. Any cold pressed oil that doesn't meet extra virgin standards is then refined to get rid of undesirable impurities, giving the oil a more neutral flavour and lighter colour.
Another trip through the filter.
So that's why the extra virgin looks a bit heavier. It
Yeah,
looks
it's
a bit
darker.
like, yeah, it's got a really nice kind of,
pure shit.
yeah, and that is straight from the olive. There's nothing added. There's nothing. That's why when you go to Greece and you fry chips and stuff like that, it's always extra virgin. There's no olive oil there. It's not really like. Do you know what I mean?
I've never bought olive oil.
No,
I've
we
only ever
always
bought it
buy extra virgin
With the virgin, yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
That's insane. Because after they've like processed
Then
it,
you get sunflower oil. and all this kind of
and then you can further refine it.
Yeah.
As in what? Run it through the filter. Well,
that's what
like
it's
a
saying.
coffee filter.
Yeah, filter device.
A massive coffee filter, the size of it, like a satellite dish, just running it through. It doesn't
Look,
make
look, 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 look.
Yeah, literally, dude.
It's saying here though, while you can cook with extra virgin olive oil, it does not. It does have a lower smoke point than many other oils.
Oh yeah, burn.
Because the other shit has got processed stuff in it
To make it burn better.
But that's why coconut oil is so good because it's got a really high
Yeah.
burning point.
Yeah. But that's why extra virgin is good in salads. You put it in your salad. You
Yeah,
put it in
because
Oh, dude, I don't have a salad without extra veg.
because the point of cooking in oil.
love your virgins, don't you?
Johnny's a virgin. He's got a
Extra virgin?
He's got a 4-year-old kid. He's a virgin.
Immaculate conception.
Yeah, I've never done it.
I'm born again virgin.
She's a miracle. She's a miracle, baby.
I was gonna say that's the point with the oils. Like,
Maybe my missus jerked me while I was sleeping,
you're fucked.
and then turkey basted it.
That's disgusting.
Merry Christmas, Mr.
that would
Bobby.
not actually work, dude.
The only reason I thought of that is because my cousin just turkey basted.
What do you mean?
She's like 40 and she couldn't never have.
Oh, so she went through
Oh, she couldn't conceive.
IVF.
She did it herself. She has like 2 gay friends, so they're going to be like, it's going to be like 3 parents sort of thing.
It's not going to work, dude.
You mean?
As in, is she going through IVF? Or
No. She just got him to blow and then put it in the turkey baster and...
Doesn't work.
because by the time
It dies.
It dies. By the time...
Dude, every hobo would be doing this.
Unless he's got some fucking Zeus sperm, man. Just some Greek god sperm.
Zeus!
It must have been...
By the son of Zeus!
He just looks at her and gets pregnant. She gets pregnant, yeah. Just...
Nah, serious.
I don't know if that'll work, though.
Dude, that won't work.
Well, she's pregnant.
Fuck off.
I reckon she did
It's
something.
like a 6 try and she was getting real depressed, like, I can't get pregnant, and then she
I
finally
reckon
became
that's just a
pregnant.
scam to cover something else up, man.
Nah, she's
Dude,
pregnant.
that doesn't work. Not only is that disgusting, it doesn't work.
It was a quick handover.
It doesn't work.
Are you sure they didn't have intercourse to do it? I know, like, your friend's gay and stuff, but he could have just done her a favour, like,
Or
threw her a
maybe-
quick one.
yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
She might be lying, but that's what
No,
she
she's
did.
lying.
That's what she
That
showed us.
doesn't work. Dude, look it up. I'm
dude,
telling
by
you.
the time he ejaculates,
Okay, dude.
into the
Why do you
baster
think-
and then up her.
Why do you
No.
think IVF and sperm banks is such a big business?
If you could turkey baste it, everyone would be doing it.
Everyone would turkey baste it.
No, but isn't IVF for people that have, like, complications?
No,
as
that's
well?
one thing. I'm just saying, when you go to a sperm
Well,
bank,
she has no complications, she just has to get in there.
when you go to a sperm bank, you make a deposit. You don't make the deposit in like a cup, an empty mug of coffee, and then hand it over and leave it in the sun.
Here you go.
It goes straight into a fucking petri dish and then isolated.
Okay, but the time it takes to get from out of your hand, from the little cup into the petri dish, wouldn't be any longer than...
Out of your
Yeah, but
hand.
that's medical
What do you think? It
equipment
goes
with
in your
like.
palm and then you just scrape it off into the
No,
side?
I've seen the movies. Like, you walk out... you walk out with a little cup with the white lid on it.
The movies. I've seen the movies.
Dude, they always walk out of the jack-off room with the little cup with the white lid, screw-on lid. It's like a little... like
You know
one
what I
of the-
thought of, dude? You know, you just said I've always seen the movies.
It's like a
I just
pill
thought of
bottle.
Every prison movie where they break out. How many people are escaping from prisons where these clowns go in and somehow come up with the foolproof plan with nothing to get out? How? Shouldn't the movie just end right there? Like the second... Yeah,
I'm gonna look that up,
The
man.
second one of the guards walks past the cell, this guy like has a look around, then starts digging or something. You just see this. Hey, what are you doing in there? You know, and then, like that's the end of it.
Why are you quickly putting that poster back up on the wall?
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Oh, it fell down.
It's always some ludicrous plan that works. Or it's like, yeah, this is pretty straightforward. We can do this. Yeah, how much do we invest in like security, national security? It's like, nah, these idiots broke out of a
These
prison.
buffoons just come in and just
Dumb enough to get locked up.
Yeah.
Somehow managed to just crip walk their way out of the
spoil
fucking-
your awesome security system. With, yeah.
Seriously.
Must be only smart people that are getting put into prison.
So,
Just engineering geniuses.
so wait a second. You can get pregnant with a turkey baster,
That's
but
what she did. I'm telling you.
but
I know you can, because that's what she did.
all right, but the guy must have some fucking super sperm, dude. Like, is he healthy? Fucking like,
Well, they're gay, so I'm no doubt they're very healthy.
doesn't mean
You're
you're
an
healthy.
idiot.
Doesn't mean you're healthy.
Stereotypically, you got the very health-conscious gay man.
It's seriously your success rate
Hey, that's
is
what-
like
that's what-
in single digits percentage, single digits, man.
Well,
Tell her to buy a lock.
I
lotto ticket,
reckon.
man.
I reckon.
I reckon it's full of shit.
Yeah. I don't know, dude.
My
I don't
money's
know.
on- my money's
It
on
could
full
be.
of shit.
I'm not.
No.
But I don't know, man.
My money's on full of shit.
Because people say usually it's not with a turkey base, it's usually with a syringe. Like a. But the
Dude,
syringe.
the odds of that working.
But the syringe doesn't have enough power for
I
it
know.
to go into her ovaries and stuff, like into her uterus. Like, how's it gonna work?
No.
Okay,
it
think
doesn't have
about
to.
it.
It doesn't have to be blasted
Dude,
up there.
no, wait a second, man.
Chicks can get pregnant just by like
Yeah, but there are guys. Look,
something dripping on there.
mate, the force of an ejaculation is compared to like the butt of a shotgun, man. Like literally, like it's fucking. Like, how do you think people get blinded by it?
Like,
I'm not even joking.
chicks in those bukkake scenes,
Yeah,
man.
women get blinded, man.
Like shit to the
literally.
eyeball, man. You're fucking gone.
There's a fucking a set of force like to set that thing off, man. And then there are
Not
couples
always.
that try for ages and don't fall pregnant because it literally just not happening. You got to fucking wait. You're telling me someone just took a turkey baster and said, "Yeah, this is it," and it
The
worked.
two gay guys mix their stuff and then.
Oh, Jewel
That's
sperm.
disgusting.
Jewel sperm, babe.
Number one, this is disgusting. Number two,
Oh, so it's like they mix it together and it's like a fight to see which one's more
haven't you seen the movie Twins?
Swim, my boys.
Haven't
Win.
you seen the movie Twins?
Yeah, where Arnie gets pregnant.
Yeah.
And the kid comes out like super gay. Like-
Oh no, wait, you're thinking of Junior, where Arnie gets pregnant.
Oh, yeah.
No. Yeah, they did the same movie. Dan DeVito and Arnie were in twins, where they're part of like a sperm concoction, and they're
And then Junior was the same thing.
Junior was-
Arnie got pregnant.
yeah.
That's really weird.
That's cheap, man. Seriously, that's cheap.
Easy money.
That's it.
That's really weird we got into Arnie because I've got a movie on here. Recommendation, Sabotage.
Which one's that?
It's a newish sort of Arnie one. Fucking brilliant movie.
wait,
On,
the last
on
few
Netflix? Is it on Netflix?
Like 2015, I think. Or 16.
I don't
Dude.
watch anything for Arnie past 86.
No. Trust me.
Conan.
Predator was the last one. With yeah, alright, we'll do Predator.
Come on, man. Kindergarten Cop. Nah, trust me. It's back to like old gritty Arnie.
Eraser.
It's back to old gritty Arnie, like dead serious. Sick movie, dude.
How old is he now? Like 70?
Yeah, he'd be in his 70s.
He still looks great though.
Yeah, but it's all the broids.
He'd be in his 70s, easy. What's it about?
It's about a sabotage.
Oh, case closed. Roll credit to the end.
It's like undercover.
What a unit.
An undercover group, like that work for the police. They go undercover and bust drug lords, basically.
Is he a drug lord?
Get deep into the drug world, all go undercover, like they're just like
So
fucking
is he an undercover agent or is he a drug lord?
undercover agent.
Okay. So he's one of the good guys. So you think?
Or is he?
Yeah, fair
or
enough.
is he?
I get it.
Yeah.
He's bang on 70.
Did you ever watch Escape Plan with Sly and Arnie? That was great. I thought that was actually a fucking brilliant movie.
That was good.
The most memorable thing out of all that was when Arnie was talking German. You know, when he's feigning, like he's faking, like pains or like insanity.
Yeah.
And he's like, he's just rambling in German.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Just back to his
You
native
don't remember
tongue.
it?
Back to his native
Yeah,
tongue.
nah, it looked really creepy. Like, didn't look creepy. It just looked fucking like, wow. Like,
Yeah, I can imagine that. I can't remember that bit.
You never see him speak German in any
Yeah.
movie. He plays a Russian in fucking that Red Heat. Yeah.
Maybe he really was hurt and he's just like cursing in his native tongue, like it just came to him. They're like, we'll leave that in there.
He's acting insane just because. It's like, no, that's actually him.
We got a normal.
All the years
I
you've
reckon he's got an American accent.
You got
So Bob. It's just
this really refined
Yeah.
English accent.
Imagine that.
how was dinner, Bob? But in the movies, get down.
Get down.
That's a scam.
You know what I love?
That's the biggest scam.
Yeah, it's just like a whole ash.
I remember reading something somewhere.
He's not even Austrian. He just comes from
Oh no, he's actually
Essex in London.
it's northern England.
Spot of tea.
His
Literally,
father was a prep school teacher.
literally, dude. Look
Went
at
to
him.
Oxford.
No, I remember reading something ages ago where they compared the characters that Arnie, Harrison Ford, and who was it? Was it Chuck Norris? I think it was like them three.
Harrison Ford was on Ellen the other day. I watched it.
Ellen.
The Ellen
That's
show.
still on.
Yeah. That'll never die.
It's like Oprah, dude. Oprah retires and then suddenly she's out again on some fucking.
She's had more comebacks than Johnny Farnham, dude.
Dude, Oprah has. I
shit.
swear,
Well, I don't know
she's
about that.
always fucking on something in front of a camera. Like, always. I still don't understand what Oprah did.
I can't get over the screaming women on the Ellen show. The second it starts, literally every single woman is standing up, jumping, going.
You know why? You know why? Obviously, they've got the producers with the signs saying
Louder,
dance and jump and stuff. Applause, you know. But she comes in dancing with the music and shit. It's like, sit down, man.
But it looks like they're all like really like just into it. Like they're not.
You know
following
why? Because
some
they know
sign.
they're going to get something for free.
They give a line of Coke out to everyone when they walk in.
Line of Coke. Line of
Yeah,
Coke.
look, Coke tabs, anyone?
or a bottled water with if they don't realise that there's coke
Just
in there.
laced MDMA.
Have fun, girls.
Yeah, tabs of LSD with fucking Ellen's face on it.
That wouldn't surprise me. That wouldn't surprise
When
me.
they're going through the doors and they've got to sign in, like, you know, because you got to, when you're
Security
a guest on one of these,
check
yeah,
and-
you have to email, sign up, and then they screen you and la la la. When they're going through the check-in, they got like the greeter. One guy's like this really flamboyant dude. He's like, well, everyone, we're here at the Oprah show, like blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Get your tote bag to the left.
Yep.
Next to there's just Jeff, this real raggedy, junky dude just hanging out caps. It's like, enjoy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, just
He's a
a
team
ragged
star.
junkie handing out the MDMA, man.
Get your Coke here.
Okay, hang on.
One of the audio teamsters.
Harrison Ford was on Ellen.
Yeah.
What was
Okay,
the point?
what was he doing on Ellen?
Promoting Blade Runner 2046 or whatever it is.
Apparently, it's off its head.
I want
But-
to see it.
I don't know, man. I don't like when they make I don't like it. Like Total Recall. I haven't watched the new one.
Well, this is a standalone movie, he said. Like, you can just watch it without having any knowledge of the old
they
one. That
always
makes
say.
sense.
Yeah, but it's got to have
It's like-
some kind
It's like
of.
the Arnie's, man.
Well, it's the sort of same premise, but...
There's a
like,
new
same
Arnie
sort of-
movie coming. There's a new Terminator coming out. James Cameron's back on board, and they're bringing back Linda Lee Hamilton.
Oh.
Oh,
He's kind of
she was such a junkie.
junkie.
That movie
she had
di-
the shredded arms.
That movie
Yeah, the
died
shredded
in the-
veiny arms. I was
Dude,
always
that
just
movie
like-
died when Terminator went to that lava, man. They'll
They'll
never beat that movie. They'll never beat that movie. And that's
Number
it.
2, yeah.
That's you can't.
We always have these conversations. It brings me into points that I have to bring up on here. You've planted a seed in my head to get a fucking motorbike.
I'm good at planting
like a
seeds.
baster. Baster planting the seed.
Yeah, like a baster planting the seed in my brain.
I know it's early, but next year I've actually sussed out. I'm going to get a little PB50.
Mm-hmm.
Sick, man. Like a little PB50. I'm going to buy myself probably a 450 Yamaha, just a dirty, just to get around, go camping and shit.
Well, I've been constantly looking at
Right around the supermarket. In the supermarket.
And I'm going to have.
just monos up the aisles.
I'm going to have it on repeat. Just like,
Yeah, dude. It's funny. I sent a photo of my my last tat to my cousin in New York, and he started laughing, and he's like, "Oh." His first words, "My luck, are you living on olives and bread to pay for all these tats?" Like, yeah, pretty much, dude. And then he said, he's going to start a leg sleeve, and he's going to have it's all going to be sort of like mine, like all musical influences, all that sort of shit.
Do you mean a leg pant? Because we don't call our pants sleeves, do we? We call them pants. So he's getting a leg pant, yeah?
Yes, he's getting a leg pant. He's getting ink on his fucking leg, dude. All right? He's covering his leg with ink.
But say leg pant, then I know what you're saying, because it's going to cover the whole leg.
First one he's going to get is Freddie Mercury, and the next one is going to be Axl Rose. And I said, which images are you going to use? He goes, probably Live Aid Freddie Mercury. I said, yeah, that's probably the one I would use as well.
Are you bending over, looking back?
Yeah. Okay, which Axl Rose? This is probably the Use Your Illusion era. Okay, you should probably get the outfit from the You Could Be Mine film clip. You know, the white shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. The black leather jacket and the bandana.
The white tight shorts.
Yeah, man.
so you going to get a bike?
All right,
Yeah,
so that ties in motorbikes, Arnie, and fucking, continue.
You should get that as a tat, man.
What?
When what's his name? The kid?
John Connor?
Yeah, when he's on the motorbike and he's looking back.
Oh, with the boombox on his
yeah,
shoulder.
man. Dude.
I'd have to get the redhead on the back as well.
Okay, who's getting this tat?
One of
'Cause
one of us have to.
I've done enough stupid
Johnny,
shit.
just his whole back.
It's always me.
Johnny on his whole back.
Just picture John Connor and that redhead.
And he cruises around the gully with a bandana. Nin, nin, nin.
Because when you said Terminator 2, this is like the John Connor dream might come true to me, where I'm riding around the streets on my dirty.
Why?
So you're looking at getting one?
Yeah, dual sport, like a dirt bike that you can put on the road
As well. It's like,
What are they worth?
it has indicators.
Like, I don't know if I will, but I've been looking at them just thinking, like, that'd be real.
Dude, they're not expensive.
Like, I can afford it, and, like, they're cheap.
What are they worth?
Dude, you can get, like, a decent one for, like,
5K,
4K even, 4K.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, just something like a couple of years old.
Yeah, not brand new.
No, but you get something. Yeah, you get something that's run in, probably done like a few thousand Ks on it, and you'll be sweet, man.
And some of them look cool, man, the dual sport bike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
The
dude,
John Connor dream.
The John Connor dream.
So you're going to get the Atari to break into ATMs and stuff as well?
Yes, of course.
Out of the backpack.
In my little backpack, yeah.
My mum taught me this.
Easy money.
I could just see him popping monos in the street,
man.
We need to watch that scene where he breaks into the bank with the Atari.
Yeah.
The ATM.
You
know what? It's really weird, man. I always think about, when like T1000's chasing him, or even when he's just riding on his own through the aqueducts and stuff. I always picture LA like how it's all empty and just barren, like all concrete, and just getting away. Mm-hmm. Dude, I was saying this on Christmas Day, I was talking to my cousins about all this, right? And we're talking about just shops and like work and how everything's open still and that sort of shit. I go, man, do you remember being a kid and Sunday and Saturday, like Saturday the shops would shut early, Sunday the shops would be shut, period.
I remember those days.
You'd go to the fucking car parks and you'd like ride your bike around, like practicing monos and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we used to practice driving my car on my learners.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, that was
you
the other
drive
thing
around
that
the
he
whole
said.
of Knox City complex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember being a kid and finding empty shopping centre car parks, man?
Yeah.
When was the last time you saw that?
They don't close now, dude. Like,
But what is everyone buying?
they're open more now.
Yeah. How did we manage to have a whole day off during the week where there was no commerce whatsoever and we were fine? Mm-hmm. Now, people are screaming because the shops aren't open late enough.
Mm-hmm. Consumers, Dimmy. Consumers.
Dude, over the Christmas period, Chatty, I looked up some fucking shop because someone was talking about buying something. I said, just get the Chatty, before they shut. How long are they open for? Someone said 24 hours. I go, what? 24 hours for Christmas? I looked it up. Dude, they had a 34 or 36 hour trading period at one point.
Yeah, 36 hours, I think it was, yeah.
36 hours, man. That's fucked.
So you wake up at 3 a.m, can't sleep. Yeah, chatty.
I want to go buy shit.
Dude, people I know were Chatty for like hours. Like, what the fuck are you buying every day, man? It really got me bothered, man. Christmas this year really bothered me financially. Not because it hurt me financially, but it bothered me to watch other people get hurt financially.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking like people I
Like
know.
stretching themselves because they have to.
Dude, people I know going back to Chatty every fucking day and staying there till the end of trading. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Dude, I go to Chatty and lose my mind, man. I can't. I didn't go this year. I didn't go at all. I didn't
But that's
touch
what I'm
Chatty this
saying,
year.
man. Like, they're
Yeah, I
feeling this
couldn't.
pressure to buy fucking presents for, like, everyone they fucking know.
Because you have to, and if you don't, you're a scumbag.
Dude, how much money?
Do what the wogs do, man. Envelopes, everyone gets a 50. Yeah.
But even that in itself, dude, like, I think about it, yeah? If I had to buy a fucking present for everyone I knew at every family
Yeah.
function, there'd be like 30 presents.
You wouldn't have a mortgage.
Dude, it'd be 30 presents.
Dude, people run
Borrow
themselves
against
broke.
his house.
What's an average present cost? Like a decent present.
I'm saying you'd probably spend, what, 25 to 30 bucks each person?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, what are you going to buy with 25 bucks? A six-pack of Jim Beam White?
Yeah, but you're not going to go spend 100 bucks
But that's
on
what
each
I'm
person.
saying. What do you buy? Like, so
Hampers.
you don't look like an absolute scumbag.
Hampers.
Gift cards.
Gift cards.
Olives and crackers. no, honestly.
Salted caramel popcorn packets in the cellophane.
The chocolate almonds.
Yeah,
the
man.
jars of chocolate almonds.
The one you get from Caribbean Gardens. It's like generic white label.
Smash 'em, man.
Dude, but that's like, even at like, say, $30 a pop, if you've got 30 people, that's nearly $1,000. It's like $900. Who the fuck has $1,000 to pay for fucking shitty Christmas
I
presents?
know plenty of people that have run themselves broke.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That pressure to actually do that, like, it's a joke.
There are bargains, but...
What
there's
bargains, man? You're
Dude,
going to fucking shoot someone to get a...
Seriously? If it came up, man.
But that's what I'm saying. That, like, what kind of... like, you see the lengths that these people go to buy something for people, and after time, it's like something they've already got. Well, yeah, you don't know what anyone has. Like, do you know
Give
what I
them
mean?
chocolate.
Does that warrant as a Christmas present? A box
man.
of chocolate?
Yeah.
It does, man. Like, seriously.
No,
like,
I'm asking.
Yeah, like, because... You
But
know,
not for everyone. If there's a bunch of kids,
No.
you gotta get
If
them.
it's for the kids, like for my cousin's little ones,
Yeah.
we bought them I bought Noah like a Star Wars Lego starship thing.
What was that
he
worth?
can build it. It was like $20.
That was $20?
That was it. Constance, I got her like a jewelry set kind of thing. She can make her own jewelry. $20.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like shit like that.
Dude, people that like literally fucking live at the shopping centres over the Christmas
Nah,
period,
fuck
trying
that.
to get in their Christmas shopping. I'm like,
Fuck that.
fuck, what are you buying?
Man, do your Christmas shopping in like July.
The pressure that puts on people.
Christmas in July.
The pressure it puts on individuals to like step up and fucking do it.
Oh.
It's like, man, if you're broke, then what are you meant to do? Not rock up to Christmas because you don't have a present for fucking everyone.
Pressure's
Yeah.
on. I know what you
No,
mean.
the pressure's fucking on, dude. Like, who the fuck has a random $900 to cover 30 fucking relatives?
Usually what we do is like if we go to like say Con's house for Christmas, so I won't get him a present or anything. I'll just go buy a slab
Yeah.
and take him a slab. Shit like that, you know,
Yeah,
like
I've got
a
no
bottle
problem with
and
that.
stuff like
That's
that.
standard.
It's worse for the I think it's like the worst for like families, like with struggling families.
Well, that's
already,
what I'm saying,
They have
dude.
like 5 or 6 kids.
If you've got a random family,
Even if you've got 3 kids and you're struggling
Yeah.
family,
if you're a random family,
single wage,
or one wage or 2 wages, right? Net income for the week is like, $1,300 or $1,400. What the fuck are you going to buy, man, for Christmas?
Still got to pay your rent and your mortgage.
Yeah, like, do you know what I mean?
You still got to put food in the fridge for
And
the
that's the thing,
kids.
I've heard this year, more so than ever, I've heard more fucking horror stories from people I know where they're literally living at shopping centres, like, for the whole week.
Yeah.
As in, they work all day, and then they hit the next shopping centre to cover, like, the rest of, like, they've got a list. I have to buy something for him, I've got to buy something for him. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Johnny goes down to Mountain Gate.
the $2 shop at Mountain
Pack of
Gate,
chalk? Yeah. $2?
jumbo chalk.
Yeah, the one at the front.
Aussie
$1.50.
export spray cans.
Yeah. Dude, I can't believe you brought it up.
Right.
Because I saw him. Where was I? I went to like a $2 shop. I think it was a $2 shop. I went to buy
They
something.
last like 4 sprays. Like,
Dude,
there's
I went
nothing in
to
them.
buy something like a fucking picture frame or some
Yeah.
shit. And behind the counter, behind this little Vietnamese woman's head, was that Aussie export spray paint.
Cheapest looking spray can.
Oh, it fucked me dead. That takes me back. That takes me back to being 10 years old at Wanturna Trash and Treasure with my old man, buying a bulk of them, like buying 6 cans.
I did exactly the same thing.
Yeah, dude.
I
Like,
did
my old
exactly
man,
the
because
same
my
thing.
man was there, they let me buy it, because it's for my bike. You know what I mean? And it was literally like 3 in black gloss, 1 in silver, 1 in red. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Aussie export spray paint. Why is it called?
Think about it. How much are they?
So toxic.
No,
So
it's actually
toxic.
called. It's actually called the brand Australian Export.
You better prime that surface, otherwise that shit ain't sticking.
Dude, I used to have cans of that shit in my garage, man. It was
I remember
fucked.
my BMX bike jump red with like usually like 20 cans.
So how much do they cost?
Like, they used to be like $2.
$2 at the retail shop.
Still? So today?
Nah.
It'd be like $4 at
Fuck
least.
off, $2. You're telling me in 20 years it hasn't gone up?
Aussie export, man.
Nah. Why is it called Aussie Export?
Australian export. That's just what they're called.
It's just cheap paint that they sell.
Dude, that's just
That can is fucking iconic. Like, I'm telling you.
They just put export in there just to make it sound like,
like it's
we
something-
export this shit.
Some
It's
sort
like,
of grade, you know what I mean?
we export this
emerald
all over Europe.
But look, think about
To the
it.
high-end car companies.
Think about it though, right? If they're selling it, say, for $4 now, how much are these people buying it for?
Not much.
Fuck all, man. The can's worth more than...
We had a whole conversation about this, dude. My cousin and I, on Christmas Day, like when everyone's left, we're sitting there having our coffees, we're just
chrome.
talking. We had a conversation
Yeah, they're
about
only good for chroming, let's face it.
It's for the junkies.
We had a conversation about cheap imports and making money off it. Like, we were talking about... He was talking about replacing the globe inside my auntie's oven, you know, like the oven light. And he found it in one joint for like, you know, $15-20. But when he was in Adelaide for something, he found it there just by accident for like $7. He's like, he looked it up online and he could buy a pallet of them at like 30 cents a
Yeah, it's like if you go on Alibaba, you can get them for
Yeah,
like
that's what I looked up.
3 cents each or
Yeah,
something.
it was on Alibaba or AliExpress or something.
Yeah, my little brother's thinking about getting into something like that.
Yeah.
Even like phone protection screens.
Yeah.
Like at the little Asian shops at Thingo, they sell them for like $17.
Yeah.
You can buy them in bulk off Alibaba for like, they work out to be 40 cents each.
Yeah, and you can sell them
You've
for like
just
$5.
got to sell them.
So
That's
you're
what
just
it is.
making massive profit on each.
Yeah,
each-
yeah.
And we're just talking about it, like, what would you make if you sold a pallet of them? Like, over time, you'd make a profit
ton.
of like
Dude,
3,000%.
Dude,
Yeah.
seriously, I would just rent a small warehouse, right? And just import shit.
X phones.
Just everything, though. It wouldn't be just phones. It'd be like jewelry. Just everything. 'cause you can get rid of them cheap.
bag.
Big Nick's telephone.
Big Nick.
Big Nick's telephone repairs.
It's fucking funny. Because
Even though I don't know how to repair a phone.
You got me in the bag paying me like 2 cents an hour to do them.
That's right. You
You're
better
the fucker.
recognise. And you're lucky you're getting that.
he comes in every now and then, punches you. You know what I mean?
Hurry up. Throws in a bottle of Coles water.
Yeah, just water.
Can I have a break, Nick? No!
You're such
Break? What?
No. Dude,
Did you meet your quota for today? I've already done 400.
his fingers are bleeding.
Since you're going to be such a smart ass. 800.
His fingers are just gone.
Solder burns all over.
That reminds me, dude. Like, it's fucked. It's weird that you say all this, right? Because I got on eBay. I bought like a pair of like denim shorts off eBay, right? You go to a store that costs like.
I'm outfitted by which today?
Look, dude, it'd be like $80 to $110 for like a pair of Bermuda fucking denim shorts.
This is an Alexis on Fire t-shirt,
Yeah, I was going to say, you're in an Alexis on Fire t-shirt. This guy's wearing a Metallica t-shirt.
which I bought when I saw them. Very memorable day. Great brand.
I bought this in
out.
Spain.
Passed out in the mosh pit.
Dude, I bought these pairs of shorts and I thought, you know what? I like the fit of these shorts. I'm going to get on the seller on eBay and see what else he's got. If he's got more of the same product, just different colours and shit.
Like just the way they hugged your curves, like the way.
Yeah. You're a fucking idiot.
It's not serious.
Because hips don't lie.
Yeah, your hips don't lie there.
Oh my god.
Felt good, like your ass cheeks felt good in there, like nice and caressed by the,
Hang
by
out
the
just a
material.
little bit.
Why do I say anything? Seriously.
Come on, what?
Puts it back on you. Come on, what?
Dumbass. Get this shit, yeah? I go on this fucking seller. I must have found.
Go on.
Go on. I must have found like the most random seller in the history of the world, man. Seriously, this guy's fucked.
Jimmy
Like-
Wang.
Jim Wang.
Wang.
Jim Wang.
His user ID is
Jim
Panda.
Wang's apparel.
The user ID is called Panda12345, right? He's got
So Panda was
nearly
taken.
30. He's got nearly 23,000 transactions to his name.
Shit.
Okay, or she, or whatever.
23,000.
Yeah. I looked at the seller's other items, and I swear to Christ, it's the most mixed bag of shit you've ever seen. This is just a random account on eBay. First thing on his items, he's got 49,000 items listed.
Jesus. Jimmy
Listed,
Wang.
yeah, literally. First one is a development board Wi-Fi model for like a computer chip, like out of the Terminator. Looks like something you'd pull out of the guy's head, right? The next one is like an off-the-shoulder women's lacy top, right? $2. Free delivery. $2. The next one, these are just off.
Those two items are kind of clash, right?
Dude,
there.
you want the next one?
Found him.
An angle grinder, cutting machine holder, guard shield. Like a guard shield for an angle grinder, that big curvy
Yeah.
trumpet-looking
So
thing.
just the guard. It has to be for the right model as well, I
Dude,
guess. Like,
the next one is a miniature fireplace for a dollhouse. Then guitar locking tuners, the turning pegs that you put on the edge of the guitar. Then like a phone cover, a cosmetic bag, a mobile phone optical zoom camera for your iPhone or whatever.
the store for everyone.
Dude, I'm telling you. The sewing machine shank fucking needle thing. Then like some RCA cables, like a splitter. Then like a globe, like a motion sensor globe.
They also run the $2 shop.
Dude,
Like,
I'm
seriously.
telling you, I found
I'm on his page.
the magic man of fucking eBay. This cunt has got everything.
Or he's just buying whatever's on special at Alibaba by the pallet.
It's just his cousin. He's just sending the pallet over.
Dude, he's buying everything.
Yeah.
What the hell? A flash chip IC test socket.
And then you go to like the highest, some of the highest stuff, and it's got like a die cut machine. Then it's got like a wedding dress for $13. a go-kart, like adjustable seat for a go-kart. Like a seat for a go-kart.
He's got a jumper that says cocaine.
Literally, this guy has everything.
Yeah, dude. Literally.
He's trying to take everyone out of the market. He's just buying up everything.
Yeah.
They've listed 50,000 products or whatever.
will
And he's
become-
literally got everything you've ever wanted. 26 wooden picture frames. A doll with lifelike hair. The baby doesn't look... That doll does not look fucking lifelike. Wedding dresses for $10. And then GoPro fucking holders for like $400.
Motocross gloves.
Hey, I might need a set of those.
Yeah, $3.
But can you picture like the warehouse where this cunt's got all this shit? Or even just his network of like warehouses where he's just picking shit up? How long do you reckon that shit would take to set up? Seriously.
It'd be a
to make
slow
it-
process.
Yeah, it'd be a fucking
Start off
slow
small,
process.
just like
Well,
two
if he's-
items.
Well, if he's got his warehouse, right, if he's got his racking up, if he's buying bulk, that means they're coming on pallets.
You'd be making money though.
If you've got a forklift, just chuck them straight onto your racking, get your racking system going, and just like a picking system.
Yeah, I can't remember where I watched this. Maybe it was on YouTube or something, but they showed like shopping centers of the future and all that sort of shit, and cars like literally pulling. Everything was drive-through basically, and everything came out like it was a vending machine in Japan. Like as in you just select your order, and then maybe a guy on the other end like just moving shit from a conveyor to a window, like a
Yeah.
drive-through window.
Yeah.
But you could get everything like that: groceries,
Like every store, like clothes stores, anything.
everything. Yeah, like everything was just going to be on that sort of system.
Wow.
It's really weird, man, because like I look at some of the stuff we have now, and we've actually hit a lot of markers from like the past that we saw as like, ooh, the crazy future.
I was thinking about this the other day, and how much it's just like come about, and before you know it, it's just here. Like
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, I was
it
at
just
a-
comes in like so sneakily, like,
Dude,
and then
I
you
was
just
at a
like, oh
vending
yeah.
machine. I was at a vending machine at work. Like, I just wanted a bottle of Coke or whatever, and I pulled my credit card out to tap onto the fucking vending machine, and it was just like, give me my thing.
They even have apps now, dude, where you drive into the petrol station, and you just pay for it on your app on your phone.
What do you mean? As in pay forward sort of thing?
Yeah, like so you don't have to get you just get out of your car to put fuel in, then you just jump back in your car, pay for it on the app, and drive away.
Man,
So eventually, there's going to be no even storefront. It'll just be like everything just
dude,
done.
I screenshotted this the other day. Everything I'm about to read to you did not exist in 2006. So 10 years ago, this shit wasn't on the market anywhere.
Yeah.
iPhones,
Yeah.
iPads, Kindle, 4G, Lyft, Android, WhatsApp, Airbnb, Oculus, Spotify, Nest, Bitcoin, blockchain, Square, Instagram, and Snapchat.
All these fuckers are making money. What are we doing, man?
Dude, think about that shit, man. This shit did not exist.
Not a long time, yeah.
10 years ago, right? 10 years ago is a long time, and it isn't a long time ago, right?
It isn't really.
iPhones didn't exist 10 years ago. Now, you can't buy a car without an iPhone adapter. As in, every car you buy is iPhone ready. No, I'm serious. Like,
Yeah.
you just got a new car.
Yeah.
I guarantee you there's an iPod dock. Guarantee it.
Yeah.
4G networks, Lyft, like all the ride sharing, like Uber
The
and
4G
shit
is
like that.
very recent, though, isn't it?
That's
Like in the
pretty
last
No,
few
no.
years.
4G is 2013.
Yeah, so 4 years. 5
Yeah.
years, almost 5 years.
See, it didn't exist in 2006, but like, we're talking about like a decade of time,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Kindle, which took over like ebooks, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't exist. Bitcoin. Have you seen what's going on with Bitcoin?
Yeah.
Bitcoin has existed for fucking years.
You know, the owner actually sold his share. Of
course he did.
He's like, fuck this, I'm cashing out.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
because
going to pop soon.
because it's just
They're up to 20 grand each.
it's a foreign currency.
My
It's,
brother had a bunch.
it's
Yeah,
a type of currency.
Yeah, but
Dude,
how
my
do
brother
you,
used to harvest them
how do you cash out?
with graphics cards.
But how do you cash out? You sell them,
Sell them.
and people actually buy them.
There's people investing all their money and they're going to get.
But it's not the only form of electronic currency.
No, there's a bunch of them.
There's fucking heaps.
Yeah.
There's heaps, man. And people are like, "Oh yeah, this is great." It's like, dude, like every stock, it's going to bubble. People are going to rush to buy it, thinking they're going to get rich. Then few smart cunts cash out just because. Then it crashes. But dude, Instagram, Snapchat, Spotify, all this shit did not exist 10 years ago. Now everything you buy already comes with it programmed. Your car, your phone, your computer. These are just staple standards of like, what do you mean? Like,
Yeah, and people just adapt and take it for granted like so quickly. It's
Yeah.
just like, yep, sweet.
but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then like, it was really weird because like, imagine if someone said to you, you had to pay for like, Facebook, you had to pay for Instagram, you had to pay for all that. Remember when they started doing it before the ads all started coming in? Like you're going to pay for subscriptions. Everyone's like, fuck that.
Yeah, there was talk of it, yeah.
Dude, if you had to pay for Instagram, wouldn't you pay?
Insta, I'm not a big Insta user.
No, I'm just saying, like social media, like all the stuff
Like
that
we said,
take for
like we said last time, like if it was like $1 or $2. I
for
wouldn't.
Wikipedia.
Yeah, but I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like, if it was for that kind of stuff, I wouldn't be paying $15 or $20 for it because I can live without it.
Yeah.
I think I could.
Well, a lot of people would pay it for sure.
Yeah, because they couldn't.
Oh,
live
they're
without
already
it.
addicted to it.
I'd pay it just because I use it. Like, does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's really weird. Like, I started thinking about all the shit that's come about now in 10 years that we take for fucking granted. It's just like part of everyday life.
Yeah.
So where else is it going to go? Like, as far as currency goes,
It's up to
jobs.
us. It's up to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they're talking about this on a podcast the other day, saying like we've been given all this technology, but like we're not really sure how to use it properly. Like people are just super addicted to their phones now. It's like there was no foresight of what was going to
No,
happen.
because no one ever thought phones would take off like this.
Yeah, it's just like they've created all this technology and people have just gone into it head first, but there's like no real thought of what the outcome is going to be, like what kind of people.
What are the repercussions of like long-term addiction to
exactly.
technology and stuff?
Yeah.
Like it's weird because like I look at that like that Assassin's Creed Origins, and then it got me reading more about history and stuff, and I'm just looking at like in Origins they talk about Egypt a lot, and they were talking about a period in time like at 300 BC. I think it was 300 BC to 200 BC or somewhere there, like that period where a lot of activity had happened within like 200 years span. I'm like, hang on, that's 200 fucking years. This podcast has been going for 18 months. It already feels like a fucking lifetime. So then they're measuring, when you look at history, you measure everything in increments of like 50, 100 years. That century, that century, that century. We're acting like everything is going up to shit. Everything's going to hell. Oh my God, what the hell's going on? It's all so chaotic. It's like, dude, it's only been like 5 months.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When like things happen for fucking centuries at a time.
Yeah.
Then you can't imagine like, you know, you were saying, we said it months ago when we were talking about the marriage plebiscite, and then someone said, oh, we're going to be living under an Ottoman rule or whatever. Not an Ottoman, a Muslim rule.
Muslim rule, yeah.
Yeah, but the world has lived under a Muslim
Sharia
rule
law.
before.
Yeah.
Like we have.
Yeah.
And for centuries at a time.
Yeah.
And the world powers have always just fucking shifted.
Yeah.
Like, so what?
So
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
there's just flavour of the month. Like,
Yeah.
something will come up. And, you know, political alliances, nationalities, religions, they all fucking change, meld, grow, die.
Yeah.
But how much are we living in like the most interesting time? Like out of any fucking like we've got
Yeah.
this technology that's like just come about.
But at the same
Then
time,
400,
recently-
yeah, but then 400 years ago,
they would have said the same exact
Same
fucking thing.
they would have gone, we live in a... Wow.
The age of discovery, yeah, dude, the age of discovery was like, holy shit, our ships are fucking
Yeah.
suddenly catapulted to like, we're not dying a week off the shore, we're actually getting to the other side of the planet. Let's
Yeah.
just discover the whole new
We
world
can
now.
do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a bit different, I guess, because like everyone is
It's a
just
different-
connected to everybody.
Yeah, I was
Like,
gonna say, it's a
yeah.
different frontier. You know what I mean?
but it's fucking like,
Soon, we'll be...
like think about the history of fucking the world or whatever, and all civilizations.
Yeah.
And we're the only ones to have this crazy like technology age.
Yeah, but what are
where
we
it's
doing
just
with
like,
it? Nothing.
well, that's the thing. Like people
You'd
are just
think,
buried
yeah.
in just
You'd
pointless
think
shit.
with all this surplus of information and it would raise social awareness.
But people are just getting almost dumber and just like
We're fucking dumb. And we're not doing anything to stop fucking anything at all. It's like, dude, you look at that, right? Like the age of discovery, yeah? When the Europeans set out to find the new world, they were looking for India and they found fucking South America. Do you know what I mean? They landed, saw the people, shook hands with them and then wiped them out, right? Because they were looking for gold, you know? They got wind of, like, the golden city somewhere. It's like, there's a golden city out here. Why would there be a golden city? I heard talks. And then they just started liquidating cunts, you know what I mean?
Davo said it.
Yeah, that guy. Like, what? And then,
Well, I didn't say anything. I just said there might be.
it might be. It has to be. Why not? And then, you know what I mean? They just fucking introduced smallpox and that was the end of it, right? But, like, that's what I'm saying. They've harnessed the power and technology to go across the world and discover new land, and that would be, like, insane. Like if we found, like, a new planet floating behind the moon and then we landed on it, you know, and everyone would be watching TV on their iPhones eating fucking, you know, Krispy Kremes, and then they'd forget about it, like, after about 2 minutes.
Yeah.
No, like, seriously.
As soon as some celebrity...
Man landed on a satellite that was hidden behind the moon. There, well... You know, everybody loves Raymond on or what? Like, literally, you'd forget about it.
Oh, Deborah.
Yeah, like...
You're so silly, Deborah.
That's it. It fucking... Like, we'd forget about it, because people would treat it like it was a fucking special on Netflix, and it's just like, oh, yeah, well, all right.
Yeah.
It's Joe Rogan on.
Yeah.
Let's move along. But now, we're not going to South America to, like, introduce smallpox to, like, natives. We're looking at our iPhones, watching the natives do shit. And we've seen, like, the poverty, we've seen this, we've seen the violence. No one gives a fuck. It's just like, well, what are we doing with this fucking technology? And the race to, like, you know, conquer space is on, and to colonize the moon and all this sort of crap. But, like, we haven't sorted out what's going on Earth. Like, I don't know, is it just me?
No, that's correct. That's what they were basically...
Yeah, it's like 10 years ago, we didn't have Instagram, we didn't have blah, blah, blah. We didn't have, like, yeah, but who gives a fuck? Like, people are still fucking dying. We're still not any closer to eliminating fucking world hunger or...
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like everyone's just more selfish than they've ever been. They're all in their own little world.
Yeah.
Like, instead of this big, broad, open thing where everyone's like, you know, coming up with ideas to make shit better, everyone's just in their own little selfish world of shit.
It's weird how you say that, because, like, that's one reason why I like Android over Apple. Because Android is an open platform where anyone can fucking develop anything, and it's just like... Everyone's ideas just go, go, go. Apple is the complete opposite of that. It's a closed network. You do what we say. You buy what we say. You use what we say.
They're a cult.
Yeah. Apple is a cult, as far as I'm concerned.
It is.
Dude, every Apple user, and you were fucking guilty of it hard when I fucking met you, Apple users are fucking closed-minded as fuck, because nothing else exists outside of the Apple universe. Do you know what I mean? It's like, oh, I have to sign in with iTunes because I have to do this. It's like, no, you don't. You can just do it. Oh, well, what would I do? It doesn't sync up.
I think... Because, like, the iPhone 3 was, like, changed everything pretty much.
Yeah.
And I remember getting it.
It
and this is, like,
revolutionised.
that special feeling of getting it and being like, holy shit, this is the new thing.
Yeah.
That'll always kind of just stay with me. That's why I've always just stayed with Apple, I
But
guess.
it's interesting because it wasn't the first smartphone.
And we talked about this on another
Yeah,
pod.
we did.
They had, like, PDAs
There was
and shit.
PDAs and all that sort of shit.
But who wants that, really?
But that's what I'm saying, dude. When everyone bought those fucking iPhones, people were camping out for days to get them. It's like you're camping out for a fucking phone, or you're camping out for shoes, or you're camping... Like, what are you doing?
Camped out for nothing, man.
But that's what I'm saying, man. Like, do you know what I mean?
And it had the best feeling, the iPhone 3, still to this day. The curved back.
Dude, my first iPhone was an iPhone 6.
Yeah.
Phones don't mean shit to me. Like, honestly, but it's just me.
Yeah.
Like, I was never into the whole iPhone, losing it. Let's go into iPhone store and, like...
I'm like that now, but I used to be massively, like, I'd have to have the latest phone. Like, from high school with the Nokias and shit.
Nokia, man. I'd
So-
still smash a Nokia. Nokias are mad.
When the iPhone came out, it was just like, I remember just like, oh my god, like, this is it.
That's the thing, dude. I was looking at that meme thing, right, with all the things that didn't exist, like, 10 years ago. And I thought about it, I looked at it, I'm like, shit, iPads didn't exist, 4G, Android, WhatsApp. I use these things
Every day.
every day. I wasn't behind the development of it. It's not like they told me that, well, we're going to invent an app for messaging, you know what I mean? I wasn't aware. I didn't implement it into my life thinking, oh, great, this is coming. It just happened.
Because now text messages are obliterated.
Yeah.
Like, no one uses text messages anymore. They use WhatsApp, a lot of people.
And that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, my whole life hinges around the fact that, WhatsApp, Instagram, 4G, all this stuff will exist.
Viber.
Yeah.
Grinder.
Uber. You know what I mean?
Uber
Dude,
Eats.
I use Uber Eats. Like, Uber, when my car fucking broke down and it was at the shop, I lived on Uber. Like,
It's like the technology comes in, and then it's like we can't, like, within the space of a few months, we can't imagine living without it.
I couldn't function without
It's
it.
like, how did I live before this? But we did, like, just fine.
But we did. Yeah. But, like, it's a catch-22, man.
That's how fuck we are, though, as people. We just, like, it comes in and we just take it and run with it. And it's just like, now I have to have
You know what
this.
it is? These days, humanity, we're such addictive people. Addictive. So if you get a taste of something, that's it, man. So like Uber now, Uber Eats. I order Uber Eats here, man. What? I can't walk down the street and get some lunch. No, I'll order it on my phone.
Like crack.
Just like crack, man.
But society's like that, dude, because drugs fucking existed back in, the 5th century, and people still drank alcohol, and, you know what I mean? Like, the same, people still had the same appetites and, for destruction.
And desires. And
Appetites and desires.
All that stuff. No, you know what I mean? Like, that
Got
hasn't
a
changed.
bad desire.
That hasn't changed. We're still fucked up.
Yeah.
It's just that the rate we're doing it now is just
sped up hard.
and it's magnified to include everything on a global scale, not just like does that make sense? Mm-hmm. I don't know, man.
I can't wait till we teleport, man.
Yeah, can you imagine
Teleportation. I've been looking it up a lot lately.
They've started doing that,
like
rebuilding
the quantum
images.
physics and all that kind of stuff. I love that shit, man. I can't wait. I want to teleport myself to like a Greek island, man. Shit.
What would happen then?
Send me to Mykonos.
How will they see? The thing is, anytime something new comes out, the government tries to jump on it to regulate it
And to make money.
Yeah, because it's like, well, no, you can't be doing this because it's going to cost us on the back end. Somewhere it's going to cost someone money. So we need to regulate it and control it and contain it before it gets out of hand. How does anything stop anyone from doing anything? Like, we were talking about that flying to Antarctica shit. And I said, all right, how many people would actually fly to Antarctica rather than just bitch about why they can't go to Antarctica? Does that make sense? What is it that people are being stopped from doing at this point? Because we're all consumers. We all like living in houses. We all like having phones. We all like eating food on demand. We all like to watch TV. So what is it that would be working differently if we weren't as regulated?
Listen.
Do you reckon as people we would just
Thinking,
yeah? Would there be law and order if there wasn't law and order, or would everyone just fucking destroy shit?
dude, it'd be on for young and old.
Yeah, because no one needs to do anything. No one has to do anything, but we do it because we want to survive
Well,
and
it comes
enjoy.
with the best saying ever. Make me.
Yeah, I will by giving you a job and forcing you to take on a mortgage. Like, no, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, so in order for you to live,
yeah,
you have to
you
do
have
these
to work.
Hmm.
It's like if you were like, I know we talked about living off the grid and all that sort of shit, and we fucking play
How I'd kill it, yeah.
Yeah,
you and your pet rat.
but I'm just saying, like, I still like to go and see my relatives in Greece. So to do that, I need to get a passport, I need to get a plane ticket and get on a plane and go through security.
Yeah.
How would I do it if I wasn't working?
You wouldn't.
You wouldn't be able to.
You got to be a part of the system.
You need to be a part of the system to function.
Yep.
Unless you're a thief.
But even a thief, how's he going to get on a plane?
Like, he's still working. Like,
He's working hard, man. But it's just really weird, man. Like, it brought up a lot. Like, even this all stemmed from me just thinking about that fucking car park and being a kid and riding my bike around, dude. I would love to get on my bike right now and go to an empty car park and fucking ride around.
and just do
Bunny
circles.
hop over that little...
And just do
and
circles.
just do
and
laps. And just do fucking laps. But when,
the front wheel brake.
the endo.
where could I go and do that now?
Couldn't.
That's what I'm saying. A kid's not going to be able to do that, ever?
No, it's finished. Dude, that's finished.
It's all
What
over.
we were able to do now, it's finished. That shit is gone.
Different time.
It is.
Get and go. Get and go.
Yeah, I always think about that. Like, with Indy, what's she going to be like? What's technology going to be like when she's, like, in a teenager?
Give her another 10 years, man.
Like,
She'll be in her early teens, second year of high school sort of thing.
Hover car.
Do you reckon she'll have a hover car?
Nah.
Like, let's make some predictions for the future.
All right, let's put it out. Let's put it out there.
Let's get out my crystal ball.
I reckon.
Mystic Bobby. Actually, some mystical shit happened to me. Watching Doctor Who yesterday.
The English
Oh,
version.
you were like half asleep with your hand on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, my hand went on it when I
Who's
saw one
that?
of the actors, Billie Piper.
Oh, is she on it?
She was on it, right?
Is that why you brought her up?
And then this morning, I turned on Fox in my car, and then Honey to the Bee, one of Billie Piper's first songs came on.
Did you pipe her?
And then I'd pipe her. And then and then the host, when it finished, he's like, that was Billie Piper, remember her? She actually went into acting in 2005. She's been on Doctor Who, and I just watched it yesterday and saw her on there for the first time. So that was a bit of
So you're saying you
mysticism.
and Billie Piper have got this...
Yeah, we were meant to be together, I think.
That's just
I think-
outright.
Just a massive orgy with Sophie
Right
Monk,
now.
Billie Piper...
Right now, Billie
That'll do.
Piper's in the Caribbean with her husband, and she's just sitting upright
Nah,
in bed.
she's not married.
She's sitting upright in bed going,
I'll tell you what
something's
she's
not right.
I'll tell you what she's doing.
Why is my skin tingling?
You right, babe? I've got a headache all of a sudden. I don't know why.
I feel violently
It's
ill.
like some creepers looking at me, but no one's here.
She's in the toilet throwing up. Look what happened. I don't know.
She's got a massive mouth.
I told you. The first thing I thought of is, what would I say to you? Isn't it get that toothy English bird. That's what I said. I don't remember a song. What song was it?
Honey to the bee, that's you for me.
Oh, yeah, it was
Honey
made in
to the bee.
98. That
98?
song.
Yeah.
98, man.
I still remember the film clip and
you want
jacking
that
jacking off to it, Nicholas.
Oh, she just got divorced twice. She's twice divorced. She's only 35.
That's my girl. She's waiting.
You know
She's
that-
waiting for the right man.
Dude, that reminds me of that Vitamin C song.
Oh,
Remember
vitamin C. Yeah.
Yeah, that Friends Forever fucking graduation song.
Yeah.
We gave shit to our mate in the States.
Is it the one that goes...
Friends forever. It's an epic.
Is it the one?
I said it to our mate in the States when we were there. We were talking about our final graduation. So she goes, they play that Vitamin C song. She's like, yeah, man. The graduation song. Something about friends forever, lasting forever.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Some shit.
As we go on. Some shit like that. But the Billie Piper song, all like the sexual...
Gotta play it.
What's that?
You know what we're playing.
Vitamin C or Billie Piper?
Vitamin C, man.
crying last day of college.
I'm actually shattered that I was never part of like a graduation ceremony like that. Do you remember
This
this
film
song?
clip is so 90s, man.
You saw it?
Jazzy orange hair, I remember.
Yeah. You want an interesting side note? Eminem thanked her on his Slim Shady LP.
I'd like to thank Vitamin C.
But when you list the artists, you like list Dr. Dre, Michael Anzondo, like the Bass Brothers, Vitamin C.
She was brought in for the gobbies.
Dude,
the late night
why the
gobbies.
fuck would Eminem thank Vitamin C on his second LP? Like,
for the late night gobbies. At the recording studio.
Oh, you're drinking now.
As we go.
seriously, dude. Vitamin C, where's she from? Hang on, let's search this out. Vitamin C comes up as nutrient found in citrus fruits.
No, I want the singer.
No, hang on, here we go. How old do you reckon she is?
I reckon she's about 34.
34, she's 45.
I was going to say 45.
No, you weren't.
No, I seriously was.
She's 45 and she grew up in Jersey.
Jersey.
Yeah, Jersey. How the hell did Eminem get onto her, like, to thank her in an album?
I reckon he smashed her somewhere.
You reckon? Yeah. Well, they're around the same age.
That's how she got that song out, giving Eminem gobbies. That's what she had to do to get that song out.
Actually, they were both out around the same time. Eminem's Slim Shady LP came out in 99.
Mm.
Yeah, she signed a deal in 98.
Maybe they were friends somehow. Somehow they were
Yeah,
connected.
Elektra Records. I'm just trying to find out. Maybe they're on the same record label? I got no idea. What the hell's Elektra Records? Founded, blah, blah, blah. Subsidiary of Atlantic Records, 2004. Warner Music Group. Who knows? That always trips me out, man. The way subsidiaries of subsidiaries and, like, massive corporations buy out other... like Disney buying fucking, Fox.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Dude, Disney just bought out Fox. Do you know how big Fox is to begin with?
Still coming to that singular point, Dimitri.
Literally.
One enterprise to rule them all.
It's not even a joke.
I know.
That's not...
I think there's only a handful of them now, like 10. Like, you can go onto online and, like, do the pyramid fucking thing where they all join up into one.
Illuminati.
Yeah, I was just going to say, we'll search it now. Wait a second. World Pyramid.
Corporations.
Corporations. Yeah, that's what I want. World Corporate World Pyramid.
Corporate capstone.
Corporate World Pyramid. That's what comes up as a search. Okay, so images. Here we go. Let's see. CEO, managers, supervisors. Oh, yeah, the Wall Street, follow the money. Literally, there's like 3 banks, 4 banks, and they're just like tiers.
There's actually a movie coming out. I think it's called All the Money in the World. Saw a thing for it. Looks pretty interesting.
What's it about? Like, as in...
Just a guy that's great, like just greed. But it's got to do with like the banks and stuff. It's called All the Money in the World. It's fucking, it looks pretty cool. Only thing is Mark Wahlberg's in it.
Mark Wahlberg.
What's wrong with Mark Wahlberg?
Hey, he's alright. So he just plays the same voice, same character.
I actually watched Daddy's Home. You've seen that?
Yeah.
That's good.
Is that this part 2, the one with Mel Gibson?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
part 3 is Mel Gibson, isn't it?
No, part 2.
There's only 2 parts.
Is there? Oh,
There's one that's just come out or something.
That's the one with Mel Gibson.
I watched the first one the other day. I'd never seen it.
Well, here's a pyramid, and the Queen's at the very top of it.
Of course she is.
It says Crown Council of 13, world's richest, most powerful families.
Oh, you're on the conspiracy side of things.
Yeah.
Get out of there before it's too late. Trust me.
Committee of 300, world's richest, most powerful sub-families. And then the powerful sub-families, you got the Trilateral Commission, Council on Foreign Relations. It's like a round table.
A lot of rich,
Bilderberg.
rich Italian families.
Yeah, the Bilderberg Group, United Nations, Club of Rome, Royal Institute of International Affairs, Council on Foreign Relations.
We had a bit of name.
Then you got like the World Financial Control, IMF, WB, central banks, tax revenue, interest revenue, Bank of International Settlements. What the hell is the Bank of International Settlements?
That's why people say it'd be too hard to have like a global conspiracy, like all the bits and working parts, and it would be too hard to pull it off. But it's just like that.
It's like
compartmentalization.
World Resource Control, MasterCard, Visa. Then you got like Best Buy, Arco, Chevron, Shell, BP, like the massive companies just control that shit. And then you got like World Population Control. It's got like religions, governments, education, media, and then population resource labor units, debt slaves. Birth, school, labor, taxes, debts, retirement cycle.
And it all goes up to like one point of the highest point, right? Of the, whatever it is,
Yeah,
the company
Queen,
or
the Queen's at the very top.
yeah,
The Crown Council.
That's how it works. That's how they do it.
Yeah, so everyone works like a slave and falls into the loop of like buying, selling, working, owning,
Big
dying.
chain, big slave chain.
Yeah, and we're all controlled by financial institutions, which are controlled by government regulations, which are then controlled by the top tier of like regulators of those governments. And that's a reality.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's actually insane. Did you like the photo that I did last week for the second Part B episode?
With the TV or with the TV or whatever.
Yeah, just see the Sony controller with the fucking MasterCard on the home button? That tripped me out. I actually stopped and looked at it. I'm like, that's exactly what it fucking is, man.
Yeah, it's like every time. Yeah. That was
Every
good.
time you hit the home button, it's like, bing,
Ching,
yeah,
ching,
do you know what I mean?
ching. Yeah.
That's fucked. That's actually fucked up. And it gets me
very
really
clever.
depressed. Hang on, I'm going to look up the biggest
We gotta get
corporations.
rich, man. We gotta get rich.
And do what?
Or die trying.
By trying, man.
And do what? Even if you were rich, what?
I told you, I'm going to get rich by betting on the NHL. That's my plan. That's my plan. I don't know,
Johnny cracks the code by betting on the NHL.
I tell you what, he fucking did alright last week.
The Detroit Red Wings. Dude, you need that as a tramp stamp, seriously.
Detroit Red Wings stamp. Right?
Yeah.
Do you follow anyone in the NHL?
Just the St. Louis Blues because of the Blues.
Blues.
But I like just watching it, man. I like a lot of
Ice hockey's cool.
Oh, sorry, favorite sports.
I just found that thing that you were talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a massive image.
So how many corporations are in the middle? Like fucking.
Right in the middle, you've got P&G, PepsiCo, Coca-Cola, Kraft, Nestle, Kellogg's, one that I don't actually know, Johnson & Johnson, Mars, and another one that I don't actually know.
Massive.
But they literally own, like, and that's the thing, man.
They have so much power. They trump governments. Like the government.
Oh,
You know, you can't just get rid of sugar because
if Kraft just shut their doors,
Pepsi-Cola will-
dude, if Kraft shut their doors, you're literally shutting shop on just like Cadbury, Oreo, Nescafe. Like, dude, these are massive companies in their own right. Like, does that make sense? Like, if you look at the subsidiaries of like Nestle, Kraft, like what products they actually own and run, dude, like we were looking at the bottled water the other day, and we're like, dude, it's owned by Coke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that one's owned by Coke as well. So they own two types of water. They're exactly the same. Only difference is the packaging.
Yep.
So it's like, we've snagged 5% of the water market. How can you get more? Start another product. What's the difference? Different bottle.
This one's got
Literally.
this one's got a pop top.
Literally, man.
Yeah.
Literally.
The illusion of choice.
The illusion of choice. It's exactly the same product, just presented differently. Your money's gone to them anyway.
Use your
Going to the
illusion,
same
Bobby.
person.
Use your illusion, mate.
Dude, it's not even another Gunner's fucking reference. Jesus Christ, full circle already. Back to the term.
I love the Gunners, man.
Yeah.
Anyway.
How fucked up is that? I'm just realising it now.
Taking a sip of my Pellegrino spring water.
Well, who owns
From
that?
where?
Who owns Pellegrino spring water?
I know that's what I'm just looking for.
Cola
No, this is like a special one. It's got like Russian writing on it and stuff.
No, do you know? Hang on, man.
Pellegrino. This is like the top tier of soda waters. This is actually mineral water.
Well, I was going to say, do you know when do you normally buy that water, man?
When?
Yeah.
Where?
Every day.
Do you buy it every day?
Not this particular one, Pellegrino. This is a splurge out. This is like a $4 bottle of mineral water.
I can't actually. Where's their wiki, man?
This is the real deal, though.
Come on, is an Italian natural mineral water brand owned by the company San Pellegrino.
Yeah.
Okay, who owns San Pellegrino?
We'll let you know in a minute.
Mr. Pellegrino.
It's been part of a company since 97, Nestle.
Oh, there you go.
Nestle owns San Pellegrino.
So Nestle owns this very
Yeah.
Suave looking.
San Pellegrino has been part of Nestle since 1997, and its products are exported to most countries in Europe, the Americas, Australasia, Middle East, as well as Japan,
Yeah, because,
Taiwan, Hong
dude,
Kong.
that water pops up every time I'm at a fucking restaurant, and they're like, would you like sparkling still or mineral water? And I don't fucking like mineral water, and I don't get what sparkling was. No, still's fine, I don't give a fuck. And they just look at me like I'm a scumbag.
Yeah, you look cheap.
Just bring me water!
Oh my god, he wants still.
Yeah, and then you see the big fucking obnoxious bottles of San Pellegrino, bigger than 40 long necks, you know what I mean?
Look at that, right? You'd never expect that bottle there to be owned by Nestle, that cheap-looking fucking Nestle. Right? It's like,
Wait a sec.
polar opposites.
Do you want to know some history on this fucking thing?
So it's just like, oh yeah, we'll have the wing of like fancy-looking bottles that people will buy and think they're getting some fucking.
Dude, there's a red communist star right in the middle
Yeah,
of
and
it.
it's got Russian writing on it.
It's the most kind of confused fucking bottle in the world.
Is that Russian writing? I'm pretty
It's got
sure
an
it is.
Italian-Spanish name.
Like look up like here and shit.
Dude, it's got a Latin-Spanish name.
Yeah, that's
It's got
Russian.
got Russian writing on the bottle and a red communist star owned by Nestle, a French company initially.
Yeah,
But yet it's exported from Mulgrave here in Victoria.
this bottle's been around.
Dude, seriously.
Do you want to know something interesting about
How
Pellegrino?
confusing is that shit?
You know-
Aqua, mineral natural.
Yeah, San Pellegrino mineral water has been produced for over 600 years.
No shit.
Yep. In 1395, the town borders of San Pellegrino were drawn, marking the start of its water industry. Leonardo da Vinci is said to have visited the town in 1509 to sample and examine the town's miraculous water.
I dub ye water. Magnificent. Hey, it's got 18,
Yes, it was English.
it's got, it's got 1899 here.
Yeah. The history of... The Queen has also tasted its...
Oh, the Queen's lips have been on Pellegrino, haven't it?
Magnificent. Dude, you know what's fucked? Nestle is... Do you know what Nestle is? Nestle is a Swiss transnational food and drink company headquartered in Switzerland.
The only thing I know about Nestle is their sweetened condensed milk, and that is delicious. Straight from the can.
Dude, Nestle has 447 factories, operates in 194 countries, employs around 339,000 people. Imagine if Nestle one day said in their company emails, just said, from now on, we're going socialist. You know what I mean? That's 339,000 people that need to fucking adhere to that policy. Otherwise, they lose their jobs.
Well, Evian Water is owned by Danone.
It is one of the main
What
shareholders.
the fuck's Danone?
Yeah, the yogurts?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Danone, yeah. They used to be on the Juventus soccer tops.
Yeah.
Jesus. I think everything's been on the Juve soccer top.
Seriously, dude. Can you name Juventus sponsors?
Cheap.
I'll give you Jeep, Danone. Is it Kappa?
Yes.
Yeah, Kappa was on there. Definitely, Kappa was definitely on there.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
And there was Danone was from the 90s. Like, I remember Robbie Badger with the fucking Danone top.
Remember this water here?
Perrier.
Yeah, Perrier water.
Who do you think's own them? Who do you think
I don't
owns
know.
them?
Kraft.
Nestle.
Nestle.
Dude, and
Nestle's got
Nestle
a few
was-
fingers in the market.
and
dipped
Henri,
in.
Yeah.
Henri Nestle was
thought it
a
was a
German-born Swiss confectioner.
I always thought it was a humble little mum and pop that made sweetened condensed milk. Boy, was I wrong.
He was also, dude,
An evil corporation.
Henri Nestle.
One of the rulers of the world, basically.
Henri Nestle, born Heinrich Nessel. Nessel
Oh, nestled into the
was
bosom
a
position.
German-born Swiss confectioner and the founder of Nestle, the world's largest food and beverage company, as well as the main creators of condensed milk.
Oh, condensed milk.
He was
see.
born in Frankfurt, in Germany, and then then was Swiss. Dude, where the hell is Swabia? Have you heard of Swabia? Oh, it's a cultural and historic linguistic region in southwestern Germany.
Swabia.
Wait, did you say it's a Swiss company?
No, he's German,
But
but then, yeah, he was moved to Switzerland.
for the bank.
Well, Switzerland is the hub of elites and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where they had that underground tunnel, the longest tunnel in the world went underground.
Yeah.
And they had that crazy pagan festival.
Yeah,
Dude,
what's it
to
called? CERN.
go- No.
What's that thing you brought it up?
The Gothiberg Tunnel.
Yeah.
And they had this crazy pagan
Yeah, you
ritual.
showed us that thing, and it was
dude-
fucking weird as fuck.
Babies falling and crying, dudes running around with goat head things. That's like a main hub, like Switzerland and shit for the elites. That's where they have yeah.
Dude, do you want to see how
Bank of
Nestle
Switzerland?
started?
Mm-hmm.
This guy Nestle, right? Before he turned 22 in 1836, he completed a 4-year apprenticeship with J.E. Stein, an owner of a pharmacy. So he was a chemist, right? Although the exact date is unknown, at some stage between 1834 and 39, he migrated for reasons unknown to Switzerland. Yeah? He officially
unknown.
authorized in Switzerland to perform chemical experiments, make up prescriptions, and sell medicines.
Well, there you go, dude. Chemicals.
During this time, he changed his name to Henri Nestle in order to adapt better to the social conditions in French-speaking Vevey, Switzerland, where he eventually settled.
Oh.
This is how do we make the population so dumb and silly.
And then it is not known when Nestle started working on the infant formula project, but by 1867 he was able to produce a viable powdered milk product. Yeah. And this guy never had kids. Although Nestle and his wife were childless, they were aware of the high death rate among infants. And that's when they said they started looking at formula.
Wow.
Yeah.
Henri.
Combined cow's milk with grain and sugar to produce a substitute for breast milk, and then just kept working it out, and then that was it.
What are we
So
doing
did
wrong,
the
man?
infant deaths rise after he brought out the formula? Is that how it went?
Killed kids off. That's crazy.
A chemist.
It was a chemist, and then that company is one of the biggest companies in the fucking world.
Nesquik, man.
Nesquik. That's what we
chemicals
bring it
in
down to. Guy was a chemist, a scientist, and Nesquik as well. That fucking rabbit.
Ovaltine.
Dude,
Nailed the chocolate powder milk.
seriously.
Nat strawberry, man.
The guy created baby formula, going to save lives and change the world.
Now he's putting out
That's basically what we're
poison.
drinking.
We just put him down to cans of Nesquik. The bunny man. Seriously, it's shut down.
This is not what I opened Nestle for.
Seriously, do you reckon that guy would have ever thought?
This is a shame to Nestle.
Do you think that guy would have ever thought Nestle would become as big as it is?
Nah.
Envision fucking thousands of factories and workers and across the world.
Basically, it's become a force that can't be stopped by anything.
It's like Facebook, man. I was thinking about that the other day. On Christmas Eve, my cousin and I were talking about how we were talking about hypocrisy, within religion and politics and all that sort of shit. And he's he loves it how these ultra Greeks that become fundamentalist Greek Orthodox, right? At some point, they start blaming Jews and they start blaming this and that for all the world's society's problems and stuff. And my cousin was
Zionists.
yeah, and he was yeah, you're blaming Jews, but when you go into a Greek Orthodox church, you bow your head to a Jewish king. Oh, it's different. I was how is it different?
It's not different.
Do you know what I mean? We bring up that, and I thought, Jesus Christ.
Jewish zombie.
If you go to the root of everything out there, would you change your ways based on the fundamental of where it came from? What's it called? And my first thought was Facebook. If you go to Facebook, right? What's his name? What's the name of the guy that created Facebook?
Yeah.
That American prep boy.
The Jewish kid.
I keep
The Jewish kid.
The Jewish kid.
Jewish kid.
Weinstein.
Zuckerberg.
Weinstein.
Why? Because he's Jewish.
Oh, yeah, Zuckerberg.
Yeah, Zuckerberg. Yeah.
Zucker dick. He's a bit of a dick.
That's a fucked.
He's a bit of a dick.
Right? Zuckerberg is Jewish, yeah?
Well, with a last name like Zuckerberg, I'd
Come on, well, not everyone's fucking Jewish who's got a last name like that. I'm just saying.
Well, you're going to see no ties with the last name Zuckerberg.
You're going to Zuckerberg. Dude, Zuckerberg is our age. He was born 84.
Yeah.
So he's the same age as us.
You trying to make us feel bad or something?
He's one of the richest men in the world, one of the most powerful men in the world now.
Yes, I'm a loser, I know.
By creating a social media app that revolutionized social media. Yeah, because when Facebook
at high
took
school.
off- yeah. Or was it
College.
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 It was college.
College, sorry.
Yeah.
And he stood his mates out of it.
Dude, his ancestors are from Germany, Austria, and Poland, right?
Zuckerberg them.
He's Zuckerberg. You beat Zuckerberg.
Wait, where are his parents? Austrian?
His ancestors, his history, his
German.
background, yeah, German, Austrian, and Poland, right? Big Jewish sort of countries in that era, anyway. But if you had an issue with Jews, right? If you blame them for the world, would that mean you'd stop using Facebook because it was created by a Jewish person?
I bet you skinheads and Nazis still use Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they spread all their fucking
Propaganda and hate.
Yeah, on which either side of the fence you're on. Yeah, you know what I mean? Facebook was created by a Jewish person, and one of the other founders was gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got a gay Jew.
So you got a
Jewish guy and a gay guy.
and a gay guy
that started
created
this social
the biggest
platform.
social media thing on the planet. Would that mean that you'd withdraw all your hate pages from Facey?
White power, y'all.
It's hard to say. 'Cause
No. I'm being honest.
yeah, well, It's hard.
Like, out of principle, would you do it? As in, like, because I know my principles, and if I believe enough in it,
Like if it was a child killer.
yeah, like, as in, like,
Or something like that.
I'll boycott a product, or, like, I'll stop going to someone's fucking restaurant, or whatever, if I found something out that I just didn't want to support.
I don't know if Johnny's like that. I reckon if it made him feel good, I reckon he'd just keep doing it.
I'm just saying. Like,
If it makes you feel good, do it.
I was just thinking about it. Like, anyone that's say, and if you're anti-Jewish, does that mean you don't use Facey?
I think it would take a pretty unique kind of person to be that full on about it.
Yeah, but I also reckon
Like
a lot of people are very naive. Like, they wouldn't know that Zuckerberg's Jewish. A lot of people wouldn't even think about that.
Yeah, they wouldn't.
Yeah.
But I guess if you were like a full white extremist, hate anyone that's not
Yeah.
white, and you found out about it, maybe you'd be like, yeah, I'm not using
I think people are too comfortable, and the convenience of Facey is too big for people to do that. It's like, oh, we're only using it, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, but you're making the guy money. Every time you get on Facey, you're making someone money because of advertising.
It'd take someone really extreme, I think, to boycott it for that.
Dude, do you remember when we were like 10 years old, 12 years old?
But I'm sure there's plenty of Muslims that use it.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude,
Right?
absolutely.
Yeah.
ISIS had a fucking
That's
Facebook
what I'm
page.
saying.
Yeah, that's how they
Exactly.
fucking...
On either side of the fence.
That's how they, yeah.
That's how they spread their thing.
On
ISIS had a
either
Facebook
side of the
page.
fence, there'd be fucking heaps of
That's how
Muslim...
they claim responsibility.
That's
so.
right.
Yeah, there'd be heaps of Muslim
Man,
extremists
they would
that
claim a fart if they could.
But they use Facey. It was created by a Jewish person.
Yeah.
What does that say? Like, does that make sense?
I'm sure like a whole bunch of Palestinians use it even, right?
Yeah, of course they
Absolutely.
do.
Yeah, so...
Of course, there would be Pray for Gaza fucking
But
pages.
it's directly made
There
by
is. Yeah, and it's directly made by a Jewish person.
their arch enemy.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, do you know what I mean? Now, how does that work? It's like, do you remember when we were kids and the internet was first starting to take off and you started seeing URLs like on advertising? I remember the first one I saw was for Commonwealth Bank, I think.
http://
And I remember sitting in the living room, man, in Clayton, and I was with my old man and watching TV, and we saw like Commonwealth Bank or ANZ or Telstra or someone big like that, and it had like www.commonwealthbank.com.au, and my old man turned to me and goes, like, that's it then, isn't it? Like, the internet's just everywhere now. Like, everything's on the internet now, isn't it? I'm like, I remember specifically, dude, I was probably like 10 or 12 years old, and I went, yeah, I guess, like, it's coming.
Yeah.
Dude, that was like 20 years ago. Now, everyone's got a Facey page because it's quicker and cheaper.
Oh, now it's just like...
Yeah, it's quicker and cheaper to set up a Facey page than it is to set up a URL.
Yeah.
They're essentially the same thing, but you don't have to promote it the same way you promote like a URL. Like, that's not right.com. We rarely promote that, but the Facey page is what goes up on every link.
Yeah.
Yeah, Free Palestine, there you go.
130,000 people.
Yeah.
On a fucking Facey page on a medium
Run by a
that's created
Jew.
by a Jewish person. That's what I'm saying. Most people have got no fucking idea, and that's what shits you when people support something when they don't realise the back end of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
Like every time there's like some sort of rally against something or someone, it's like, the fucking owner of the company turned out to be some fucking anti-Semitic or some white hate or blah blah blah, or trading with the same thing. I got a mate. Who was I having this conversation with? Maybe it was with my cousin again. Like, I can't remember. But we were talking about how he's got a mate that works at a company that manufactures a lot of the military shit. Like, basically like, like all the F-16s or whatever, like all the military planes we have, wherever they're manufactured, it's all components. And
Yeah, so they make certain components.
Yeah, there's thousands of engineers working at one point to make this plane, right? So he'd be working on a component of like the gun or the artillery section or something. And he asked him, how do you feel like knowing that, what you're creating is going on a fucking plane that's essentially going to wipe out thousands of people, I mean, sure, they might be, fucking militants or whatever, but civilians still get killed.
Always, yeah.
And the response was, are you that fucking naive? Like, he goes, I love hearing this shit. Because you fucking buy your toaster and your Samsung fridge and your Bosch fucking kettle and blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. Those companies are all fucking the biggest manufacturers in fucking arms and, all that. They're just subsidiaries of the same company.
Mm.
So stop buying toasters, stop using your oven, stop using your shaver, your Bosch shaver. Like, all these companies were around forever.
Yeah.
And they're all part of the same subsidiaries.
Yep.
Because I don't feel any fucking different than you do. I'm just doing my job. Like,
Everyone's
engineer.
a hypocrite, really.
That's what I'm saying. We're all
Yeah.
fucking hypocrites.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Love me a good piece of toast in the morning.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying. Like, if you look up the chain, everyone's still involved in the same shit.
Well, like we did before, everything's joined. Like, everything's got a couple of companies at the top, and...
I'm going to look around to see if I can find...
Yeah.
No,
I was
sorry.
going to say, we need to break the chain, man.
break the chain.
You can't.
Break down
The only way
wall. Jericho.
But like you think you go back Jericho. Remember the intro?
Break down the wall.
Chris Jericho.
Jericho.
What a trailer park redneck, man.